Today is National Coffee Day, a day many of us love to celebrate, isn't it? And more than 400 billion cups are consumed every year. If you are one of the 112 million Americans who drink coffee on a daily basis, news isn't all that bad. We hear sometimes it's good for you, sometimes it's bad. Joining us today is Laura Isaacson. She is with UW Clinical Nutrition Services. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So we were talking about this before during the break about how much both of us drink, and I actually I have to have a cup every afternoon. So I haven't had a chance yet. I just threw some in a press. You drink quite a bit of, not quite a bit, but
I'm a huge coffee drinker. I love it. And so it's good to know that there are some health benefits to drinking coffee. Number one, it contains a lot of antioxidants. And antioxidants help to reduce the damage that is done to the cells in your body. And so having lots of antioxidants in your diet can help to prevent cancer. And coffee has specifically been linked with a reduction in liver cancer. Also, coffee is really good for your memory and for cognition. And so drinking lots of coffee can help with short-term memory and also has been associated with a 65% reduction in the incidence of developing Alzheimer's disease and dementia.
I was going to say, we're starting to hear more and more about that.
Yes.
Really, so it's not just maybe the jolt that you're getting or that you think you might be getting from drinking coffee with the caffeine that maybe is making you more alert. There actually is a health benefit.
Exactly. Yep, there's lots of good benefits to coffee. Also, it's been shown that there's a 20% reduction in the incidence of strokes for women who drink coffee. So there's lots of really good things about coffee. And then people who are at risk for developing type 2 diabetes, there's something in coffee that probably helps to stabilize blood sugar levels. And so the amount of coffee that you drink matters, but it seems that the more coffee you drink, there's more of a benefit, and there can be up to a 50% reduction in the incidence of developing type 2 diabetes.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, so let's get to the flip side.
Yep.
There are some drawbacks.
Yes. So if you have GI problems like ulcers or gastritis, coffee can have some sort of GI side effects. So if you have those problems, you may not want to drink a lot of coffee.
Can cause anxiety, irritability, insomnia, can raise LDL cholesterol. And you were actually saying if you have certain issues, do not use a French press.
Right. So there are some chemicals in the whole bean of coffee that can raise your LDL cholesterol, which is your bad cholesterol. But when you filter coffee with a paper filter, those chemicals stick to the paper filter, and so then you won't be drinking those. But
if you have cholesterol issues,
use
a paper
filter. If you use the French press, you're still going to get those chemicals, so you may have a problem, with increased LDL cholesterol.
Bottom line,
coffee in moderation may have some health benefits. So 1 to 2 cups a day is fine and isn't going to be bad for you.
Happy National Coffee Day. Laura, thank you so much for coming back in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Love your insights.
Thanks.
And love that there are a lot of benefits to that. Stay with us. A final check on your traffic and weather when we come back.